Hello, Taylor from Tay Time here, recapping the Orville Season 1, Episode 5. So, in this episode, guest starred Charlize Theron as Pria. It was a very Star Trek mixed with Doctor Who, kind of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff, mystery episode, and I loved it. Basically, what I predicted last week about Kelly just being, like, on guard, even though some of it was, jealousy, she was on guard, and, keeping said guard up about Pria, and knowing something was wrong, and, basically, Pria pretends to be this captain, and, they have to rescue her, and then they're doing all this stuff. There's also a background thing with, like, practical jokes with, like, Isaac and everybody, and, basically, Pria leads them out of this, like, weird bubble, like, wormhole thing, field. I can't describe it. And at the same time, Kelly and Alara are, figuring out all this other stuff, like, there's a random rectangle in her room, we don't trust her, there's no name in the mining thing for her, all while Ed is, like, checking up with her and everything, and, basically, in the end, in engineering, they end up finding out that she put something there, and then she tells everyone she is from the future, and that they would have died in that bubble field, or that they were supposed to die in the bubble field, and, she saved them, and she's bringing them back to her time, which is, like, 400 years in the future, and that their ship is going to be sold, but they can live in their own timeline. Basically, she stops disasters from happening, like, Amelia Earhart is in her world, like, all this crazy stuff, and in the end, they end up, Isaac ends up, after you think he's dead, saving them, and getting their, communications transition back on board, which was another bad thing, and, Priya's arguing with them, and she's in Ed's office with him, arguing, and she's like, you do know that you were supposed to die, blah, 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 and he's like, yeah, but I would not be able to live with myself if we did this, blah, blah, blah. He blows up the timeline, and her wormhole, black hole, time trial, again, Doctor Who, timey-wimey stuff, like, I was like, what? I was like, we're in an episode of Doctor Who, and, basically, he apologized to Kelly and everything, and, they just live out their lives, and I really enjoyed this episode. It was very much like I would think a Star Trek meets Doctor Who would be. It was kind of Star Trek Beyond-ish, too, which I was like, ooh, I like this. So, like, new timeline Star Trek. And also, next week looks really intense, like, they have to pretend to be the Krill. It looks really intense. That makeup looks insane. So I'm intrigued. I think it's going to be another, like, more serious episode, and I'm really intrigued by it, and, hopefully, oh my god, I'm blanking on his character name, it's Scott Grimes' character, leg grows back. There was a little bit of Deadpool in there, too, because that was part of Isaac's practical joke. But anyway, let me know what you thought down in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.